Your energy field is a powerful force, and you harm yourself every time you ignore that inner feeling just to be accepted by others. You keep going through the motions without realizing that you're hurting yourself because no one taught you about your true power. They taught you how to please others, how to survive, and how to fit in, but not how to control your own energy, protect your energy field, or tell the difference between anxiety and necessary adjustments. Right now, your energy isn't lost. It's working against your goals, health, and values. Not because something is wrong with you, but because you're sending out a frequency you didn't choose, and the world is simply reacting to it. This video isn't about just thinking positive or offering quick tips. It's about a deeper struggle, a silent battle you're facing every day, without knowing that your energy is being used against you. But that ends here, because once you learn how to stabilize your energy, you'll stop explaining yourself, stop chasing things, and stop wasting your energy on relationships and lifestyles that aren't worth it. You'll stop hurting yourself and begin to focus on the present moment, where your attention directs your energy. Even though you can't always see it, you may have noticed how the air changes when someone enters the room, how you feel something in your gut before bad news hits, or how being around negative people drains you. This isn't intuition. It's your energy field, which is constantly shifting. Every thought, every emotion, and every environment you experience shapes, distorts, or amplifies it. Unfortunately, society hasn't taught you to recognize this. It conditioned you to ignore the energy that surrounds reality. Why? Because once you understand how energy works, you become harder to control. Your energy field is electromagnetic. Your heart emits an electromagnetic field that extends beyond your body, and it affects the environment around you. Your brain also sends out electrical signals that can sync with other people's signals. That's why emotions are contagious, why you can feel the tension in a room without anyone speaking, and why being near an anxious person can make you overthink. Ever felt drained after a conversation, even though nothing seemed off? That's your energy field interacting with theirs. This phenomenon is called entrainment. Your body syncs up with the dominant frequency in the room. This isn't some mystical idea. It's a real, measurable occurrence. From a quantum perspective, the observer effect shows that just being aware can change the outcome. Your attention, your act of noticing, actually alters the result, meaning your perception isn't passive, but creative. Ever noticed that when you focus on a goal or a person, they seem to show up? Or when you stop checking your phone, someone texts you? That's not magic, it's energy following your attention. It works similarly to prayer, intention, or manifesting reality. Focusing on something changes the energy field. From a metaphysical standpoint, your energy field is like the blueprint of your soul. It holds your past, potential, and inner strength, all wrapped into one. This is the most profound layer that most people overlook. Your energy field isn't just a wave or signal. It's made up of your emotional memories, beliefs, desires, and authenticity. That's why some people naturally draw attention when they enter a room, why some make you feel safe, while others can make you uncomfortable, even if they're polite. Ever met someone and felt like you've known them forever? That's not a coincidence. It's your energy field recognizing what your mind has forgotten. Here's the crucial part. The memories in your energy field can be reprogrammed, and those in power have known this for a long time. They've programmed you through words, wounds, and repetition. But now it's time to take back your energy and life force. However, mastering this takes repetition, awareness, and intentional action. It requires strategy because your energy field often follows certain patterns. Once you master the following 3 steps, I promise you'll be able to change those patterns permanently. You can't fix anything unless you're ready to face it. The first step to reclaiming your power is recognizing where and why your energy is leaking. Most people carry open tabs in their energy field. old wounds, toxic relationships, unresolved guilt. But you're not like everyone else. We'll start by mapping your energy field. Who or what drains you? What habits weaken you? Which thoughts inspire you and which environments leave you exhausted? Keep a journal to track your mood and daily interactions. Every recurring emotional pattern is a clue to what's causing it. Try this. Close your eyes and ask yourself, where am I leaking energy? The first answer you get is what your mind has been trained to ignore. Listen to it carefully, but be mindful, because energy leakage can feel different for men and women. It's not the same for everyone. It's shaped by biology, upbringing, and the patterns you carry. Pay close attention to it, because if you don't recognize where your energy is leaking, you won't know how to stop it. For men, when energy leaks, it often shows up as mental scatter, overthinking, getting stuck in loops, analyzing every detail, and then trying to fix things. You feel pressure to provide, prove yourself, and produce. When things don't work out, you feel like a failure. But the truth is, power doesn't come from constantly producing. It comes from adjusting your energy. Many men don't realize this or have been taught otherwise. When your actions don't align with your intentions, your energy spreads out, and that's when you lose control, quietly and over time. So how can you fix this? Start by keeping one clear goal for each day, just one. Don't overwhelm yourself with too many tasks at once, because each open tab in your mind drains your energy. Act with purpose. Lift something, go for a run, or even throw a punch in the air if you need to. Being clear in your body will help bring clarity to your energy, and most importantly, take time to be still. If you don't create stillness, your energy will have to do it for you. For women, energy leaks can show up differently. When your energy is leaking, you often feel like something's off, but ignore it, because you don't want to inconvenience others, overthink, or just don't have the time. But the truth is, you can't maintain your power if you're always rushing. Feminine energy thrives in stillness, slowness, and listening inwardly. When you're constantly switching roles, trying to please others, or suppressing your inner voice, you leak energy from your core. So how do you fix it? Trust your first feeling and listen to your body's reaction. For example, say no without needing to explain. Slow down, even if it makes others uncomfortable. As soon as you stop betraying your own rhythm, your energy field will start to heal. Next, let's talk about how to cleanse your energy field and remove the pollutants. Energy never lies, but it can be buried. Many things that weigh down your energy field aren't even yours. They could be inherited habits, family traditions, or programming you've absorbed since birth. But that doesn't mean they're permanent. You can release them. The way you cleanse will be different for men and women because your bodies and nervous systems react in unique ways. Therefore, the release method needs to match your inner makeup. For men, cleansing isn't about an emotional crisis, but releasing tension in a controlled way. Men often accumulate energy in their bodies and minds through overthinking, stress, and the need to stay calm. These heavy emotions show up as physical signs: tight jaws, stiff shoulders, shallow breathing. But the truth is, you can't think away what's locked in your nervous system. You must cleanse by consciously controlling your body, not through chaos, but through purposeful movement that reconnects you with it. Try weight training, walking without music, taking a cold shower, or practicing resistance breathing exercises. Let movement be a relief valve, not a distraction, but a reset. Then sit in silence, because the true cleansing happens right after the movement, when it's quiet, not during the noise. You don't need to collapse. You just need space to breathe. For women, cleansing is about releasing emotions through presence. Women tend to absorb energy from their surroundings, relationships, unexpressed emotions, and social pressures, storing them in the heart, womb, and nervous system. When you don't allow yourself time to process, these energies turn into anxiety, exhaustion, and fatigue. You don't need to analyze every feeling. You just need a safe space to feel them and let them flow. Try playing music that fits your mood and let your body move with inspiration. Let tears fall if they come. Take a hot bath and say out loud what you're releasing. Your power comes from your ability to move freely with your emotions, not suppress them. For women, cleansing is about permission, not performance. Letting go happens when you stop rushing through your feelings. Now, when your energy field is clean and the noise is gone, that's just the first step. Cleansing alone doesn't give you power, it just creates an empty space. True power comes when you consciously reprogram your energy field, something most people haven't been taught. Many try to manifest their reality from a place of chaotic fear. They wish, hope, script, and affirm, but it's just a thin layer over a jumbled signal, like planting seeds in concrete and wondering why nothing grows. Once you've cleansed, you'll emit energy with precision. Let go of vague goals or passive journaling. If you want to lock in a new reality for your energy field, you need to feel it before it becomes real. This is when you set your intention according to quantum principles. Ask yourself, if this is already true, how does my body feel? How do I act? What's my room like? What do I hear, smell, wear, say? These small details are key because your subconscious responds to feelings, not words. This is the secret no one tells you. It's not your thoughts that create reality, but the energy you emit while holding those thoughts. For example, when you visualize financial freedom, don't just think about the numbers in your bank account. Feel your body relax as you sip tea on a peaceful Tuesday morning. Feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Imagine calmly checking your phone and seeing money transfer in, not in a rush, but with ease. Imagine being free to be yourself and do anything you want. At this moment, you're talking about energy. You might have heard of raising your vibration, but what does it really mean? It's not about pretending. It's about aligning your emotions, body, and energy with the goal you're pursuing. Movement is key. Your body remembers everything. So when you change how you move, you send out new signals. Try emitting a frequency of 432 Hertz to open your heart, or 528 Hertz. Dance not to perform, but to move in the way your soul desires. Speak your wishes with a smile, even if no one's listening. Dress differently, rearrange your space, and eat as if you're nourishing yourself with love. Every small action helps adjust your vibration, and repetition will create resonance. If done enough, your energy field will grow stronger. You don't need to force yourself to always be at a high vibration. You just need to stop reinforcing old patterns. Once you learn to feel and emit energy, it becomes your foundation, your energy blueprint, a simple yet reliable system that helps you maintain a steady frequency no matter what's going on. Think about creating a morning ritual to set your intention. Breathing exercises, a cold shower, or talking to yourself in the mirror. Or maybe a midday moment to rebalance, or an evening ritual to clear away any excess energy. It doesn't need to be complicated, but it has to be intentional. That's how you stop reacting to energy and start commanding it. You might be thinking, what if I miss a day? But that's not the point. The real key is that each time you return to your blueprint, you're teaching your energy to trust you. And when your energy starts to trust you, everything begins to change. First in small ways, then gradually. You'll stop chasing after opportunities and they'll start coming to you at the right moment. You'll stop over-explaining and others will listen to you more deeply. You won't have to fight for recognition anymore. You'll naturally be seen for who you are. You'll notice small, undeniable changes. You think of someone and they text you. You start a new habit and things fall into place. You walk into a room and people adjust to your energy instead of the other way around. You rest and still accomplish more than when you were pushing yourself too hard. You speak your truth and the right people show up without you having to convince them. When you stop trying to attract things, you become the source of attraction. That's when your energy field locks in and your frequency becomes stronger than the environment around you. At that moment, life responds to you perfectly because you've stopped leaking energy, doubting yourself, or hesitating, and you've begun to project the image of your future with confidence. This is how you become magnetic, not by performing or forcing things, but through the design of your own energy. Once you understand this, you won't just attract, you'll command the life you want. But here's something many people miss. True energy mastery doesn't only happen in big moments, like when you meditate, do rituals, or have breakthroughs. It also happens in the small, everyday moments. Mastery can be as simple as brushing your teeth while dancing like you're free. These energy glitches help reset your frequency and pull you out of a low vibrational state. When you dance while brushing your teeth, you activate your body before your mind can resist, which is how you overcome resistance. Another way is to smile at yourself in the mirror, even if it feels awkward, because your body can't tell the difference between a real smile and a fake one. You're training it to believe in joy, or walk barefoot on grass, letting nature's energy clear away any static. Talk to yourself as if you're the child you love, soothing your inner voice, because energy responds to tone before it responds to logic. Sometimes it's as simple as spinning around, laughing at something silly, or whispering for no reason. These little actions are energy resets disguised as humor. Look up at the sky for a minute, doing nothing. Let the world hold you. This pause will expand your energy field. After taking a deep breath, say, "Thank you," as that will program your mind to associate life with gratitude instead of fear. Let yourself cry when emotions overwhelm you, then smile right after, because that shift will align you with power instead of shame. Give yourself quiet compliments without needing outside validation, and your energy field will grow. Leave a voicemail for your future self, turning your intention into sound, because sound is the structure of energy. Here's an example of a simple daily energy management toolkit you can try. Every morning, wake up and smile before you open your eyes. Then stretch like a cat. No rules, just natural movement. Say something different to break your thought loop. On your midday walk, go barefoot or place your hand on a tree and set a timer. Every hour, close your eyes for 10 seconds and whisper a loving message to your future self, leaving a small note somewhere. In the evening, turn off your phone, dance in your room like you did when you were 12, look in the mirror and say, "We did it." Then write down the good things from the day in your journal. If you find this hard, don't worry. Stop thinking that change is only for the lucky, the successful, or the healed. That's a lie that makes you feel small and holds you back. Real change starts in the tough moments, in the struggles no one sees, in the late nights when your heart aches, in those times when you think, "I can't go on," and have no encouragement. Did you know? Everything starts in the dark. Seeds, roots, wombs, stars, all life begins in darkness, where no one can see. That's where your old self starts to fade, so the new you can emerge. If you feel left behind, broken, or buried, that's a good sign. It means you're exactly where change begins, and the next step is up to you. This is the first step. Challenge yourself to master your energy field for 30 days. It doesn't have to be perfect, just you, your energy, and the decision to reclaim your power. You've waited long enough, and your true self is already here, ready for you to remember, shift your frequency, and reconnect with your life. This isn't just about forming a habit, it's a ritual, a reset, a reminder of who you truly are before the world tries to make you shrink. The rule is simple. Do something every day, even if it's just for a minute or an hour, because your energy responds to consistency, not perfection. Keep track of everything. Use a journal, an app, or mark it on your calendar. Why? Because when you track your energy, you'll start to see your own patterns. Don't skip a day. If you do, start over. Not as a punishment, but as a message to your subconscious that you're truly committed. Don't just observe, express yourself. This challenge is about manifesting your energy, not just taking in information. Week 1. Awareness and mapping your energy field. Goal: identify where you're leaking energy and uncover any hidden patterns or programming. Day 1. Journal with the question, where am I leaking the most energy? Day 2. Spend 10 minutes in silence, no music, no phone, just tuning into your energy. Day 3. Track your interactions today. Who drains your energy and who uplifts you? Day 4. Practice a body scan meditation to notice where you're holding tension. Day 5. Say aloud, I am not my past. I am present here and now. Day 6. Say no to something that doesn't align with you, even if it's small. Day 7. Look into your eyes in the mirror for 3 minutes. Just be aware, no judgment. Week 2. Cleansing and releasing. Goal: let go of attachments, release burdens, and reclaim your energy. Day 8. Write a letter to someone you'll never send to release what's holding you back. Day 9. Take a cleansing bath and say aloud what you're ready to let go of. Day 10. Practice a breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold again for 4 seconds. Day 11. When you feel a familiar emotional trigger, say, everything ends with me today. Day 12. Cry, yell, or move your body. Release your emotions without judgment. Day 13. Burn, tear apart, or discard something that represents your old identity. Day 14. Unfollow 5 accounts that drain your energy, making space for more positive influences. Week 3. Amplification and programming. Goal: lock in your energy frequency at the next level. Day 15. Visualize your future self upon waking. What does your room smell like? What's on your calendar? Day 16. Create a playlist that matches the energy of your next level and move to that rhythm. Day 17. Say affirmations for your future self out loud in front of the mirror. Day 18. Rearrange something in your room that no longer reflects who you are today. Day 19. Walk as if your energy field is as valuable as gold, and notice how others react. Day 20. Eat, dress, and move today as if you're already living the life you desire. Day 21. Write down your energy field blueprint, your new default state. Week 4. Manifesting and integrating your energy field goal. Make this your new normal. Day 22. Practice a purposeful act of silence. Disconnect so you can reconnect. Day 23. Help someone without expecting credit and feel your energy expand. Day 24. Smile at yourself before bed and say, we did well today. Day 25. Ground yourself by walking barefoot in nature and saying thank you for no particular reason. Day 26. Repeat. I am magnetic. My energy field signals what I am capable of. Day 27. Celebrate even the small victories, even if no one else notices. Day 28. Clearly state your boundaries today and hold your frequency steady. Day 29. Watch your favorite empowering movie scene. Day 30. Write a letter to yourself from day 1 and read it out loud, because you are no longer who you once were. Try this simple exercise. Every day, record a 30-second video saying, this is who I am becoming. This is who I have always been. After 30 days, watch all the videos, and you'll see clear changes. You'll feel the transformation happening within you. The people you meet in the future may not be celebrities or experts, but they'll be like you, silently deciding to change their lives. Meet Jack, Maya, and Celine. They may not be real people, but their stories are real, and you'll see parts of yourself in them. Here's Jack's story. Jack is 42 with a stable job, good health, and a comfortable income. Everything society considers success. But inside, he always felt tense, couldn't sleep, and constantly worried. He thought it was normal to feel this way until one morning his body said no and he had a mild heart attack. He did everything right. He ate healthy, exercised, and never smoked, but his body still gave out. Why? Because he had ignored his mental health and energy for 20 years. He thought suppressing emotions was okay and that success meant enduring endless stress. But that wasn't true. After the hospital, Jack made a decision. He would stop chasing things that drained him and start creating a life on his terms. He began with simple steps, walking in silence, learning to say no without guilt, and protecting his energy. And a miracle happened. His energy cleared, and his life began to shift. Not magically, but because he stopped hurting himself. Jack became an example for others who mistakenly equate exhaustion with strength. You don't need to wait for your body to collapse. You can change now. Here's Maya's story. Maya didn't understand why short conversations left her exhausted, why crowds drained her, or why loud noises made her want to disappear. She decided to adapt, thinking that if she performed well enough, people would leave her alone. So she wore masks. One for school, one for work, one for family, and one for dating. Each mask helped her fit in because blending in seemed safer than being misunderstood. She practiced facial expressions and smiles in front of a mirror, thinking mastering them would give her control. Outwardly, she seemed calm and intelligent, but inside, she felt like a ticking time bomb. She didn't realize how much she had come to depend on these masks. Until one day, a voice inside her said, "You don't need to pretend to be okay when you're overwhelmed. You don't need to bear everything silently anymore." Slowly, she learned to rest without guilt, say no without explaining, avoid draining conversations, and just be herself. She stopped trying to fit into a normal version of herself and started embracing her true, free self. Maya's story represents countless people who silently keep it together while their nervous systems cry out for gentleness. This is your sign. You don't need to keep everything perfectly intact. Have you noticed that some people recover faster than others? They might get sick, but bounce back quickly. They age slower, have clearer skin, and their nervous systems stabilize more easily. They don't just know how to take care of themselves. They also know how to cleanse their energy. When two people eat the same meal, one might feel bloated while the other digests just fine. Why? It's because their energy fields are different, and that affects the body. Studies show that the energy we emit can be measured, and stress can distort it. Practices like meditation, breathing exercises, and grounding can improve this. Energy trauma often comes before illness. Your body reacts to your energy field, not just to food, but also to your thoughts, emotions, and everything around you. Wealth doesn't come from hard work alone. It comes from being in sync with the right energy. Look at successful entrepreneurs, artists, and creatives. They're not just working hard. They're in tune with their own energy. They trust their intuition and act based on their energy, not fear. When things don't work, they adjust because they know their energy shifts faster than any plan. They're not better than anyone else. They just have a stronger energy field. You might work really hard, sacrifice a lot, and stay up late, but the results don't last. Meanwhile, some people do less, say less, and wealth flows to them effortlessly. It's not luck, it's because they've opened themselves up to the flow of energy. They trust in attraction, not just in plans. They don't doubt every step they take because they stay grounded in a stable energy field, and you can feel it. This principle says that everything is energy. The external world reflects your internal world, and your results are tied to the frequency you emit, not just your actions. So the truth is, you can work yourself to exhaustion and still not have what you want if your energy is filled with fear or self-doubt. You could say all the affirmations you want, but if your energy is unstable, money won't stick around. Money doesn't chase potential, it responds to resonance. The more you trust your energy, the more you can attract what you desire. Money responds to clarity, not desperation. If your energy says, "I need this to be safe," money will avoid you because safety is the frequency of abundance. Opportunities come to those who can keep their energy steady under pressure. That means staying calm when everyone is panicking, staying clear when others lose focus, and staying grounded when everything around you is chaotic. You can tell someone is wealthy by the way they walk, the way they speak, and the decisions they make. Their energy speaks for itself. But most people don't realize they're holding themselves back. They work hard but don't trust their energy field, often using logic to fight against their natural flow. They doubt their instincts and try to play it safe. You weren't born to chase external proof. You were born to listen to what your energy already knows. You're ready, but you haven't trusted yourself yet. Those random coincidences, gut feelings, or moments when someone says exactly what you were thinking, those are your energy field trying to guide you. All you need to do is act. We've been taught the wrong idea about time. You're told that time is fixed, 24 hours a day, and never enough. But in reality, time doesn't work like that. Everything in the universe operates in cycles, breathing, seasons, tides, thoughts, emotions, even your heartbeat. And when you align with these rhythms, time expands, not magically, but because your body and nervous system respond to it. Time isn't just measured in minutes, it's about presence. When you scatter your energy, jumping between tasks, reacting hastily, multitasking, you create noise in your energy field. This noise makes time feel wasted because your energy is spread too thin. Your body goes into survival mode, cortisol rises, focus drops, mistakes happen, and the whole day passes without achieving much. It's not that time is flying by, it's that your energy is out of balance. But when you stay calm, your energy becomes focused, like a laser beam, not scattered. Your body feels lighter, thoughts become clearer, your breathing stabilizes, and suddenly you accomplish in 2 hours what might have taken 2 days. Have you ever noticed how an hour in a tense meeting feels like 5 hours, but an hour doing something you love feels like it flies by? Or when time seems to stand still in moments of danger or deep emotion, that's when your energy is laser focused and it expands your awareness of the present moment. On the other hand, when you scatter your energy, checking social media, switching between tasks, or looking at your phone while working, 3 hours can pass and you'll have no idea where the time went. You don't need more time. You need to reduce the spread of your energy. It's not about moving faster, it's about being fully present in the moment so time can expand. Rhythm is key. You can't maintain high performance forever. You need balance, contraction after expansion, stillness after movement, a breath between efforts. Those who live in harmony with their energy's rhythm will never feel like they're running out of time. They move with time. Stop scattering your attention and use your breath to slow down your energy field. A long exhale will help you expand time. Create energy rituals instead of just chasing a to-do list. Structure your day around energy peaks and moments of rest, not just by the clock. Stop valuing speed. Practice clarity because when your energy is aligned, time will naturally bend to you.